Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome one and all to Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. Released in 2004 for the PC, developed by Relic Entertainment and originally published by THQ, this game is now published by Sega on Steam and Relic Entertainment on GOG. This is a real-time strategy game set in the grim darkness of the Warhammer 40,000 setting, where there is only conflict, except in all the vast swathes of space where there isn't. But they don't write about that part or make games about it because it wouldn't be a game about conflict. It would be a game about farming grain and taxes. That said, taxes can be pretty grim. This is a game that I've been thinking about playing for an incredibly long time, and it is a game that won a vote on Patreon. It's also a game that I have very little experience with. I briefly played it when it first came out, the demo of it, that is, and then I never played it afterwards. I've not played any of the Dawn of War games either, so this will be my first time going through it properly. If you're curious as to the colour scheme of the Marine on screen right now, this is an Avatar's Resplendent Marine that never will be, for they are in Mark 7 armour. Perhaps if they'd not been trapped in the warp storms in that region of the Gothic sector for 10,000 years, this would be one of them today. But that was not how their chapter history went. As I've never played this game before, outside of the demo, I think it's probably smart for me to play the tutorial mission. And you can find that in the skirmish mode. If you load the game up for the first time, the game will tell you, by the way, there's a skirmish mode, you should probably give that a go. And I will be giving that a go. With that said, it's time to select skirmish, and it's time to learn how to play the game, selecting the tutorial mode here. We will not be playing this game as the Avatar's Resplendent, we will be playing it as the Blood Ravens, a Blood Angel successor chapter. Let's go. We will play the tutorial as Space Marines. Our options are Space Marines, Orcs, Eldar, and Chaos. We saw the Orcs in the introductory cutscene, and Chaos are always present. But Eldar, I didn't know they were in the game. That's how little I know about it. Now let's go. The tutorial awaits! And there are those Eldar. Start mission. Tutorial.
Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game.
Excellent.
The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders.
Makes sense.
The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now.
Alt key? That's showing the game's age. But it works!
You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now.
Zoom in on the pixels!
To the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now.
Gotcha.
Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish.
Good.
To quickly return the camera to your base from anywhere on the battlefield, press the Home key on your keyboard. Do this now.
That is a very useful shortcut.
Excellent. You've returned the camera to your base.
Yep.
The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game.
Okay.
Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each.
Alright. Pan the camera. Rotate the camera. Zoom the camera. Reset the camera. Center the camera. Close the objective screen. I just don't think I can do it. But I'll try.
Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar.
Gotcha.
Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now.
Time to get our first unit.
Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Nearly there. Dropping in via drop pod.
Scouts reporting for
You
duty.
now have Scout Marine Squad.
That we do.
Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing
Like
and
that one.
controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture
your
a strategic
command.
point by right-clicking on the point.
Now, there's only 2 of them. A scout squad normally would have 5, but 2 will be enough.
Infantry
Capturing
from
a
enemy
strategic
territory.
point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point.
We have placed the flag, and now we wait. Imagine doing this while enemies are attacking you and you have other forces trying to prevent them from taking this point. So far, the taking and holding territory like this for resources gives me Zed vibes. And I like that, because I like Zed. Nearly there. Music's very dramatic.
Position secure.
The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows
Scouts
you to
awaiting
build more
orders.
units and structures.
Okay, do
Select
that in
your
the meantime.
Trading enemy
and build a
territory.
servitor.
We need a servitor now. They will build things for us.
Servitors are required to build additional structures. Servitors are always available from the stronghold.
And there's one arriving right now.
The Servitor has arrived. Servitors are the Space Marines builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a Servitor. Select the Servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point.
Fun fact, the avatars Resplendent don't use servitors. Now we'll build this right here.
I will do as you ask.
And off they toodle to build a thing. And make this so much more secure.
The listening post fortifies your
Defending
hold of a
objective.
strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
And you're slowly getting there. If we highlight over, we can see the build progress. You've got this and you're holding it. Excellent. I could have you build another one while I'm thinking about it. Why not? The tutorial will take a while to explain things.
I await your instructions.
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build
I will
listening
do
posts on
as you
all
ask.
your captured strategic points.
Makes sense.
Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function.
Oh,
Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going.
Makes
Select
sense.
your servitor and build a plasma generator.
okay. Plasma can be very dangerous. He likes blowing up. In earlier editions of 40k, it liked blowing up your marines. Okay, once he's finished building that, we'll get this plasma generator made. Note, by the way, there is a limited field of construction centered around our base. That prevents you from building things far, far away. Now we're going to put this, I think, right here.
Initializing build protocol.
And it just gets dropped from space. It's a good thing there isn't plasma in it right now, otherwise we wouldn't have a base anymore.
The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource.
And that's important, because we need that resource to do many things. I like the little animations for building these structures. It's very cool. Oh, by the way, we have 2 out of 10. One of these 10 is the servitor. And those fold into the ground.
You now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone.
We've seen that.
Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location, so that building will begin. Select your servitor and build a chapel
Yes,
barracks
most
structure.
beneficent one.
It's time to get some marines and power armor. Let's put this here. Patrol areas near HQs, listening posts, and webway gates. Oh yes, it has expanded a bit because we've done that. Let's put this here.
Yes, Lord.
Can I?
Report
There we go. Put it there.
The chapel barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units.
Like one of my favorite units in the entire 40k. The Tactical Squad. Versatile and powerful. In my eyes, anyway. Not necessarily so powerful in 10th edition, but I still love it. Fortunately, we won't see any Beakie Marines amongst the Tactical Marines in this game, but that's fine. Just imagine there are some there.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished.
That it is.
Select your chapel barracks and build a Space Marine squad. These elite warriors will form the core of your military force.
They are elite indeed. I always liked Space Marines. I started off with Space Marines, and now my armies are Space Marines, and Space Marines. Admittedly, one of those is 3rd edition, but still, Space Marines, and Space Marines. And just like that, we have...
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your all-purpose fighting force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost any threat.
That they can.
They can also capture strategic points.
Handy.
Reinforcing is the act of
What's your
calling
order?
in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad.
We need this to be a full 5.
You can reinforce during battle. In the event that a brother Space Marine falls to the enemy, you can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength.
Yes, my lord.
Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad.
That I have.
All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as
At
a
your
whole.
command.
When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength.
Makes
Make
sense.
sure you watch the
We
strength of
are
your
the
squad in
Emperor's
battle.
chosen.
Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon
Yes,
from
my
the squad.
lord.
You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back.
Noted.
Select the chapel barracks and build a force commander. The force commander acts as a hero for your army.
Interesting.
The force commander is a veteran of thousands of battles, and his combat prowess is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
You can also use the arrow keys to move around the map. Game hasn't told you this, but you can.
We stand ready.
That you do! Right click to move.
Fear our wrath.
Look at all those bolters. All that rapid fire when we get up close. Need a flamer though, or a plasma gun. You can get a plasma gun, and a flamer, and a heavy bolter, and even a missile launcher too. No las cannons though, or plasma cannons. Still, you can specialize to counter what your opponent is using against you. Loads of infantry? Pick a flamer, or two. Loads of tanks? Pick missile launchers.
I command in the name of
Force
the Emperor.
commander has arrived. The force commander cannot capture points, but is a skilled warrior who can be upgraded with powerful abilities.
What would
the
you
Space
have me
Marine's
do?
other commander unit will become available as you build more facilities and unlock more research.
Makes sense.
Select your force commander and click the Attach button. Now, select a Space Marine squad.
Gotcha.
This
Together
Space
to
Marine squad
victory!
is greatly enhanced by the addition of the Force Commander, but he can also fight effectively on his own. To detach the leader from this squad, simply select the squad, then click the Detach icon. It is located in the same place as the Attach icon. Very good. You are mastering advanced concepts that will help you to annihilate your enemies.
Excellent.
Select a squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the squad's health bar. This blue bar represents the morale of your squad.
Oh.
Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When the
Interesting.
squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad.
Interesting.
Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. Select your servitor and build an armory
Yes, Lord.
now.
Our enemy has captured something.
Initializing build
You must build an
protocol.
armory in order to access weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types.
We're gonna need that preparation. Don't know where our enemy are. I imagine they're quite weak in the tutorial. This is when we lose to the tutorial opponent. This could happen. There's a point there. We could probably go get that.
Yes, my lord.
Go get that.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Hopefully we can take it. Then we need to bring you over to go and put a listening post on it.
Excellent. The armory is operational. Select your Space Marine squad and click the Upgrade
Praise
Heavy
the
Bolter
Emperor.
icon to upgrade a squad member.
Upgrades one member of the squad to the indicated heavy weapon. Fires large caliber bolt rounds effective at punching through most infantry armor. Long range, effective against infantry.
Notice a heavy bolter appears in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent!
Ooh.
You have upgraded your Space Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy.
Handy.
Select the stronghold and click the monastery upgrade icon.
Ah, upgrades it. Allows the production of more advanced units and abilities.
We must upgrade the stronghold to a monastery to gain access to squad leaders
Here to
and
serve.
other powerful research options and structures. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Space Marine squads. You will need strong leaders if you are to defeat your enemies.
There we will.
Position secure.
Okay, that's secure. We need a listing post. Ooh. It's a critical location, apparently. Can't put a listing post on that. So slowly being upgraded. We could get a second squad going. You know what? Ooh, Assault Marine squad's available. You know what? Let's build one. Let's build an Assault Marine squad. The game's not told us to do it yet, but I'm gonna do it. I'm a rebel.
Yes, most beneficent
Could
one.
get another... Nah, we don't need any more power right now. We might in the future, though. And we certainly will in the main campaign. So far, our foes are hanging back. We'll take advantage of this in due time, I'm sure. This is where the tutorial goes, you've built an assault squad before I told you to. Please don't do
The
that.
monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some
While
of your
the
Space
enemies of
Marine
the
squads.
Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Right, we'll add a sergeant. And
Sergeants are valiant leaders that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of. They will inspire your Marines to greater feats of heroism.
We'll also do that too. Get some fancy Marines.
Praise the Emperor.
Just drop a sergeant in. Unit leader, effective at close combat and boosting squad morale. Can be upgraded with powerful close combat weapons in the armory building. Can use relic abilities to restore lost morale. Can use the rally ability to restore lost morale.
Your sergeant
The
has
enemy
arrived.
must be nearby.
Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it.
Makes sense.
Select your chapel barracks and build another Space Marine squad.
I've already done that, but
Yes, my lord.
okay. You want a tactical squad specifically. Gotcha.
Fear denies faith.
And now we have an assault squad that we're not meant to have. They are pretty deep. Also, we have 6 out of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this is nearly done.
Marine squad deployed. We stand ready.
Okay, we have another
Stay
squad.
vigilant, brothers.
I suppose you want more people. So I've built this squad. The game wants me to. The objective is
Awaiting
build and upgrade another Space Marine squad. Okay, gotcha. We will upgrade it. This one we're gonna give flamers to. Because flamers are neat.
What's your order?
Okay, we're going to give you a sergeant as well. And a flamer and another flamer. This one
Beware the alien.
is gonna have another
The heretic.
heavy bolter. You'll be good against punching through armor. The
Faith is
flamer
our shield.
is good against breaking enemy morale. Short range, but it'll do the job.
Ever vigilant.
The plasma gun is good against heavy infantry. And the missile launcher is good against the vehicles and buildings.
Awaiting orders.
So we're nearly done with this squad. So far the tutorial has been incredibly comprehensive and well laid out, which I like.
What's your order?
You now have a sergeant.
Fear denies faith.
Range stats. Ooh, fancy. War gear melter bombs. War gear frag grenades. Ooh, that's some fancy stuff. Plasma pistols. Ooh, power swords.
Excellent. You have built a Space Marine squad and brought it to full strength. To mount an effective attack, you should try to have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced to maximum strength, and upgraded with special weapons and a sergeant. Your field base has supplies and logistics to support a finite number of squads. The number of squads you can support at any given time is called your squad cap. You can see your current squad cap in the resource area at the top of your screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad cap, you will not be able to call in any additional squads, so it's very important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces.
Gotcha.
You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades, but there is always a maximum beyond which you cannot go.
Which is
Some
handy.
types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy fire. This is called cover. Select one of your infantry squads and move it into cover.
What would you
An area
have
of
me
cover
do?
has been identified with a marker
We are
known as
united
obtained.
in his
It is visible
service.
on the minimap as well as in the world.
We might as well move the scout squad as well.
Cover is useful in that it can provide your squad
Yes, my
with
lord.
additional defensive bonuses, which make them harder to kill. It's
Taking
easy
aim
to
of
see
the
cover in
Emperor's
the
Oh!
Just
Orcs!
look for your mouse cursor to change
Weapons at
as
ready.
you pass
It
over
is
large
time.
bombed-out craters and cities.
Move!
Patches
At
of
your
thick
command.
foliage in jungles. You'll notice that when you move your squad,
We're under
you can
attack!
Yes, my lord.
a small cover icon.
Flamer should help.
This indicates that they are receiving a defensive bonus.
Heresy grows.
Yeah, we are under attack. But I think we can deal with this.
At your command.
Excellent. Your
Yeah,
squad
we're doing
is in
good
cover.
here.
Units in cover are harder targets to shoot and take less damage.
We should
than
win.
attacks because of
Oh,
this.
we lost someone.
Use cover well
stand ready.
to gain tactical advantages over your
There we
enemies.
go. Upgrade. Reinforce.
Enough requisition resource is to capture and secure strategic points. Explore the map
just
around
like
your base
that.
with your Space Marine squads and capture any strategic points you
have
encounter along the way.
Dealt with them.
To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Fear denies faith.
Okay,
At your
we won.
command.
We won.
Direct us to the enemy.
Did we lose our heavy bolters? Well, we lost the flamer. Okay. Health is not awesome, but we should be alright. Okay, you're over there. Where's our scout squad? Right there.
Scouts ready.
You're gonna have to
Infiltrating
take
enemy
that.
territory.
Ah. Da listening post. We might need another tactical squad here. So let's get another tactical squad.
Yes, most beneficent one.
What else can you build? You could
The
also...
enemy is attacking.
Uh-oh! We're under attack again! Ah, this time from only a couple of orcs. An easy victory. There are some little animations there for prevailing. This allows... Ooh! We need
Marine
vehicles.
squad deployed.
Okay, can we build this? We can!
Initializing build protocol.
Let's get a vehicle or two, shall we?
Area
Make sure you
secured.
use your servitor to
stand
build
ready.
listening posts on any captured strategic points.
We will.
This fortifies them against your enemies.
We will. I definitely want that at some
Heresy
point.
grows from idleness.
Uh-oh! More orcs! Charge! Yeah, we have far more forces than they do. This will be an easy victory. And it was an easy victory. Excellent. We also want to upgrade this and that. Get some more cool things. Oh! We're under attack! Fortunately, being in cover
The Emperor
was
protects.
incredibly useful there.
At your command.
Okay, we're going to, once you've finished that, move you to get the listening post set up. This is slowly being
orders.
upgraded. We're going to give these ones plasma guns. Give them plasma guns. You can hear a chainsaw
Faith
revving.
is our shield.
Okay. We have this now. Ooh, we can get predators, whirlwinds. We can go get predators right now. But we could get a dreadnought. Ooh. You know what? Let's get a dreadnought.
Yes, most
Why not,
beneficent
eh?
one.
Okay, you're gonna have to get that
With
there.
all due haste.
Taking heavy fire.
Uh-oh. You're under attack. Okay, it's not that heavy a fire.
Fear denies.
Also note that they automatically move up, which is handy. And just like that, we've won. And they move back, which is very useful. Okay, power swords have also been researched. And here comes a Thunderhawk gunship to give us critical reinforcements.
Heresy
Okay, you're
grows
fully
from
upgraded. We're going
idleness.
to move you over to here.
Understood.
And where is my dreadnought? Oh, is that jump troops? Just diving in.
I am ready to serve.
Hello.
Excellent. You have
Upgrade
captured
with an
3
assault
strategic
cannon.
points and
Yes.
built listening posts on them. Taking and holding strategic points is key to defeating your enemies.
That it is.
You can capture critical locations just like strategic points. In some multiplayer games, capturing and holding
Scouts
one or
in
more of these
position.
critical locations can win you the game.
Infiltrating enemy
You
territory.
also get requisition on any critical locations you control. Use a squad to capture a critical location. Critical locations are points on the map that represent locations of critical
I
strategic
am the
importance.
instrument of his
Excellent.
will.
You captured a critical
I will
location.
That I
purge
did.
the unclean.
Note that critical locations cannot have listening posts built on them. You must find other ways to hold them.
Like with units.
Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and vehicles. Hold on to them to ensure you have access to your best technology. Use a squad to capture a relic. Relics are sacred points of great value.
Good to know. You know,
Awaiting orders.
you could. Oh no, this has already been. This has
Onward
already been
to
captured.
glory.
Fair enough. So you're capturing.
Slag deposits are concentrated points of energy
We are
hidden
the
just
Emperor's
under the
chosen.
planet's surface. Take a quick look at your minimap. There are dots on the map that represent slag deposits.
Oh, that's what's
Build a
happening.
thermal plasma generator on a slag deposit to access large amounts of the power resource.
We're dackering down the listening post every time. That's very funny. We could move forward.
We stand ready.
Could move forward and take that. I don't think I will right now. We have our maximum number of vehicles, by the way. We have 2. Our population is full, apparently. Yep, you're here.
Is eternal.
Might as well move over there. And that's being taken. That's being taken.
Defending objective.
Requisition resources have increased. You could try taking this.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Try taking it. Be brave. As we keep blowing that up. Now this should give us some nice stuff.
Position
You
vision.
have captured a relic.
Orders
You
received.
can build listening posts to fortify captured relics.
Handy.
I await
You can
your
also capture your
instructions.
opponent's relics and deny them
Initializing
access to
build
their best
protocol.
units and technology. Just like the chapel barracks is used to build infantry units, the machine cult is used to build vehicles.
Done that already.
Vehicles are tough and nearly impervious to the attacks of non-upgraded infantry. They are a fundamental part of your army and can carry powerful support weapons. Congratulations! You've completed the learning session of the tutorial.
Oh?
It is time to put what you have learned to work. Take control of the force
My
and build up
faith
your
is my
strength so you
shield.
can crush your enemy. Use
That we
infantry
shall.
units to
At
capture
last,
strategic
back
points,
to war.
and servitors to build listening posts on them. Continue to build structures and carry out
I am
research
the
that will
instrument
We're
increase
gonna
your
of
take
his
this.
This day shall
Build
be a
additional
glorious
squads
one
and
for the
Heresy
Imperium.
rose
Make sure your research upgrades that will increase both your squad cap and vehicle cap. Take this battlefield.
We
and
shall.
The next, and the next after that. The fight will never end until your enemies are
Faith
crushed.
is our shield.
We'll try our best. We'll try. There's also a slag deposit here. We might take that at some point. We are holding this. Now, we need to start getting some set rally points. No.
Area secured.
Increase vehicle cap. That's what we want. Then increase the squad cap. We want that.
Fear denies faith.
Could move forward here.
Orders
Yeah,
received.
move forward. We also need
Securing
another
objective.
servitor. Servitors are important.
Under
Into
fire.
serve.
Oh, under fire, are you? Oh, they've secured it with guns.
Awaiting orders.
Interesting. That makes it a little bit harder to take. Ah, you've awoken now. Excellent.
Faith is eternal.
We're gonna need you.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Luckily,
We are the Emperor's
we've took this.
chosen. What is your order?
And now we will take this from you. This isn't a very difficult first encounter, to be fair. It is the tutorial. Oh, they tried to take this from
I am the
us.
instrument of his will.
They failed.
Onward. to
Now we
glory.
move forward. Research has been completed. We can now get more squads. We can also get more vehicles. I mean, I think we need a,
What is your will?
we can't get that yet.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We can't upgrade to a fortress monastery to get that. We do have rhinos, though. But honestly, I think we just need... Ooh, we need 350.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Well, if we need more power,
Consolidating position of the objective.
Initializing
Give
build
us more power.
protocol.
as we slowly inch further
At last,
forward.
Back to war.
Strategic point identified.
Let's go.
Scouts awaiting orders.
You might as well
infiltrating enemy
Take
territory.
that. And then we'll move forward
I am the instrument of his will.
over here.
Claim it in the name of
Oh, look!
taking damage.
It's Grots!
Taking hits.
We've also found their base, I think. I've got some bad news for you. Okay. Watch out. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to do very much here.
This day shall be a glorious one.
This is our Du Bois hut. We found a fair bit of their base.
What would you
Unfortunately for them, we're ready for them. Oh, dreadnoughts are fun. I have some dreadnoughts in my army.
glorious one for the Imperium.
There's some pile-o guns. Okay, I love that. It's just called a pile-o guns. Right, let's flank here.
At last, back to war.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
You stopped capturing critical point? Ah, don't worry, we'll capture it. You failed to capture critical point, troops must remain there? Don't worry, we're doing a good job here dealing with this. Think it's time to sweep in and crush them with overwhelming firepower. Have at thee! Troops are under attack. This is true. It's their troops, not ours. Okay, back up, back up. Back up, Dreadnought, back up. He's like, no, I want to kill everything. I know you do, I know you do.
Fear denies faith.
Okay, reinforce a bit.
Ever vigilant.
And then we'll sweep in and finish them off. Then we'll sweep in. That is a hostile post. There's generators here. I do like the piles o' guns. Alright. We are nearly... Oh, we also have this Dreadnought I'm just not using. Okay, I think we're just about ready now.
Faith is eternal.
Orders
Charge!
received,
You might need a few reinforcements. Oh no, you can only have up to 5. Okay, that's the end of that. Now we take out the settlement. When the settlement's done, also you should probably use rally here. We don't need to, but just show off what that ability does. And just like that, their stronghold is pretty much done. You annihilated the enemy. Would you like to look around the map? Otherwise, click no to continue. Sure. We can see the whole map now. They were here, and they were here a bit. That's about it. Victory is ours. It was a pretty straightforward one. It's the tutorial. I'm going to have to get a lot better at this game. There's a lot of nuance that I don't yet get. But I've played some 40k in my time, and hopefully I'll pick it up quickly. So now we can... Do I go to menu here? I go to the menu and quit the game here. Return to the front end. Win trigger! Annihilate. We got a lot of score. The opponent didn't get a lot of score, but then again, they weren't really trying. We could also save the replay, but we won't. And when we come back, folks, the tutorial is done. And next time, we will start the campaign. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, it lives up to my memories of when I first played that demo. I've heard this is good, so let's find out for sure. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.